Professional fighters, you should stop fighting Jake Paul. Here's why.
People need to stop fighting Jake Paul. Actual fighters need to stop fighting Jake Paul. He needs to be removed from boxing, along with all the other YouTube misfits.
Yeah.
Because their presence is making a complete mockery of the noble sport of boxing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take some YouTuber who thinks he can play football and put him in Arsenal's first team, or put him in Manchester City's first team, or even in the worst team in the Premier League,
Yeah.
Wolverhampton Wanderers. You wouldn't take some wannabe YouTube player and put him to feature in their ranks, because it would be completely disrespectful to the sport of football.
Yeah.
Why is Jake Paul in an actual boxing ring with actual champions, actual elite boxers, actual Olympians? What's going on?
I don't know.
Why is this being allowed? It's a mockery.
Yeah.
It's completely disrespectful. I don't blame Paul himself. Okay, I don't blame him, because he's just a young man living out his dreams and fantasies.
Yeah.
He reminds me of a child who dresses up as a superhero and runs around believing that he actually is Superman or Batman or Spider-Man or the Hulk or whatever. You know, he's just somebody living out a dream. Fine. I blame the authorities, right? The ones with the power, the people who are sanctioning these farces. It needs to stop.
Yeah.
See, these YouTubers should not be allowed to enter the noble sport of boxing.
Yeah.
Just because. No. This needs to end for the sake of boxing itself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if you respect the boxing, you know, the sport, you shall not make a person, a YouTuber or something who's not a professional to fight with professionals. You know, that's for the respect for the sport. If you don't respect it, that's not good. Okay? So if you respect it, you shall not put some random person with a professional. That's wrong.
Patriots, this is wild. People are saying that Jake Paul lost hundreds of millions of dollars on the fight that he was supposed to win. But that Anthony Joshua went against the tongue sign script and pounded him out. And what happened? Look at what happened. Anthony Joshua allegedly, kind of suspiciously, was involved in an accident that almost took his life. It took the life of 2 other people. So a lot of people are questioning what is going on. I mean, when you lose hundreds of millions of dollars, people do not take it too kindly. And I can see the Vegas odds. If they were saying, look, he wins, he always wins, it's going to happen in the 6th round. But no, Anthony Joshua said, not on my clock. I'm going to break his jaw in 2. 2, Johnny. Make it 2, Utah. Make it 2. What do you guys think about this? I don't know. Is this conspiracy theory? Is there some truth to it? I don't know. But it does seem pretty suspicious that it happened so soon after. Secret Service Sam Out Samson for president of TikTok.
So this is what happens when you fight with unprofessionals.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't think Jake Paul should box no more. You know that saying when they say when you fall down, you just got to get right back up on your feet?
Yeah.
Well, he should just get down and stay down. Like, don't get back up. Just stay where you at. You know what I'm saying? Because you almost didn't make it.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that you had teeth removed. I'm hearing that your jaw got swelled up. I'm hearing you doing surgery, all type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you should just stay away from the ring. Do not go near a ring. Do not buy a ring. Stay away from wedding rings. Stay away from onion rings. Just don't go near it.
Yeah.
I was genuinely scared. I was afraid. I was in fear for that man's life.
Yeah.
I really thought that something was gonna happen to him, and I don't want to watch a boxing match and feel like, oh, this person might not survive the next day.
Yeah.
Like, just don't do it no more, please.
Yeah.
You know, just don't do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's costing him a lot. Like tooth, his jaw got broken, and different kind of things. I mean, he should stop. He's a YouTuber and he shall continue on his YouTube journey. like I Show Speed, like Mr. Beast, or everybody else. I mean, they are growing their channel. They are growing on the thing that they are professional about. But he's not boxer. He's not boxer. There are many professional boxers out there. So why should he risk his body parts like tooth, like a jaw? Why? I mean, I don't understand it. There is a thing, there is something he's good at, so we shall continue with that, I believe.
thing about Jake Paul though is, he got his jaw broken in 2 different places. There's some doctors are saying that he might never fight again.
I wonder what that does if, maybe it's good, but maybe it's also bad because when you get hit through your bones, everything gets dispersed. All those vibrations, it gets shocked. Now when you have that plate, is it gonna be absorbing the same way? Is it gonna send the shockwave a different way? Is it now, since you have one of them is stronger than the other, or are they the exact same, strength? Because if you compress like a diamond next to anything else, right, you're gonna shatter whatever's else in between. So when that punch is coming, is that gonna turn into like a projectile? That titanium plate.
Right.
That's why they're not gonna let him fight. Like, who knows? I got a million questions about that because I don't know too many people actually that they've gotten that.
I mean, if he's not willing to stop, there are more problems that will come in his way. More and more problems. So he shall stop now. I mean, he fought a lot. For a YouTuber, that's great. And he shall stop now, I believe.
Hot take, but I don't think Jake Paul has ever rigged a boxing match. And I think that if you think he has, you unfortunately cannot call yourself an intelligent person.
Come on.
First of all, there's zero evidence for him ever rigging a boxing match. And probably the most important fight of his career, which was the Tommy Fury fight, he lost. That was the first fight where he faced an actual boxer. Like a professional boxer. Yes, it's Tommy Fury. Yeah, he's not amazing or anything, but he was a legitimate pro, and he lost that fight. And outside of that, all the evidence people talk about is literally the most absolutely insane thing you can think of. It's him during a boxing match, and they're like, see, if you look here, he like slightly turns his head to the left. Therefore, that means that Tyron Woodley let himself get knocked out. And don't even get me started on the people who actually think that Mike Tyson could have won that fight and he was holding back. I understand most people know nothing about boxing. They don't watch fighting. But Mike Tyson was finished at the end of his career, and that was 20 years ago. Okay. In their fight, if you watched Mike Tyson walk out, you would have instantly known it was over because his legs were gone. He almost stumbled and tripped and ended the fight on his walkout to the stage. And I know I haven't posted in a while, but if this video hits the algorithm, I guarantee there will be so many people in the comments like, no, you're wrong, Jake Paul rigs his fights. There's a clause in his contract that says this, blah, 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 blah. Bro, it's a federal crime. It's a federal crime. There's people saying that Anthony Joshua was paid off even though he knocked him out and broke his jaw because he could have done it in one round if he wanted to. You've never watched boxing a day in your life if you think that. And don't even get me started on the people thinking that Jake Paul put out a hit on Anthony Joshua because he broke the contract.
I mean, there might be, it might be not rigged, I understand. Jake Paul may not have a rigged fight, I understand that. We don't know. There are people who have opinion out there, and you shall not dismiss their opinion. I mean, they can have their opinion. What's the problem? I don't understand it. Anyways, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Write down your comments. Until next time, peace and blessings. Goodbye.